Right, hello YouTube. Welcome to, well, it's not from the depths day. This is, as I've said before, this is Sel Mounta. This is the game I'm currently working on because I am primarily a games developer, not a YouTuber, although I wouldn't mind it. But at the moment, I'm mostly focusing on making games. Now, last time you caught up with us, I believe we were all the way up to Area 7. A fair bit's happened at this point. Hello, Cat. I was literally just doing my introduction. Why must you be like this? But yeah, we've been a bit more done at this point. So we have a grand total of 3 new areas. I'll maybe try not to spoil all of them, but there's, for example, a overview map of the volcano area. This is one of the few where I might be redoing a fair bit of it, but we've got some new areas in. The Swirly Zone, this mysterious character building. You'll find out what these are for later on. But yeah, so in terms of progress, the plot of the game is in. Like, the whole thing. You can play the whole way through the game at this point on a technical level and finish it. What's left to do at this point then, if the plot's entirely in? Well, there is a fair bit still. The plot is in, but the battle-related stuff, in terms of like which fights things you could do, I think, if I remember correctly, is only complete up to about Area 8, I think. So I've got to do a few more bosses and things. Stats for a bunch of enemies. Cat, please, I'm trying to record. A bunch of animations. Animations really is the one I've got a lot to do. I believe there are some new ones that aren't on the list here because I've been making a bunch recently, like, for example, that one, or Wing Spear, or what's the new one? Bubble Grow Spray. Or, actually, I think there's a really big one in here somewhere. Well, this is one of the cool ones. Oh, although it doesn't display properly from that angle because I need to set it up properly. But yeah. So there's a bunch of skills to do. There's a bunch of enemy balancing to do. Both set up their stats, which are, yeah, still baseline at the moment. Set up their stats to be about right. Test them out. All that good stuff. Actually setting up their encounters, because you have to set up the random encounters for like what's going to be in them. Or any dialogue they might have. Although that is actually done for the bosses at least. Should I do the final boss? I believe he's in there. There's also 5 super bosses. These will be optional challenges you can take on if you're feeling brave, and you'll be able to get either stuff that's better than the stuff you can even get in the like highest rank of shops, or you might be able to just get things that are somewhat equivalent, but way earlier in the game than you'd be able to get them. So, a little extra challenge you can take on early to, well, challenge yourself and get some nice loot out of it. Trying to think what else there is to report on. We've got other areas. We've got the new, what needs doing still. What else was there needs doing? A little bit of artwork stuff. A few zones. I think, if I remember correctly, there's one zone in here that I've still forgotten to, still forgot to do the graphics for that one. And a couple of bits later on. But for the most part, game's looking rather good. I'm still predicting maybe about Marchish next year for the release. It is a direct sequel. For those who don't know, made a game called Sel Quinta, the Six City Quest, an RPG. It's pretty good. It's still out there on Steam. You should be able to find it. I believe from tomorrow it's on the winter sale, or whenever it is the Steam winter sale starts. It's going to be on that for absolute dirt cheap. So if you want to pick up a copy, that would be the time. Hint, hint. This game is a direct sequel. This is literally where the last game ends. It goes straight into the next one. So if you enjoyed it already, if you played it before, or if you pick it up and enjoy it, this will be the one to pick up and see where things have gone. But yeah, I think this progress report will be pretty short because really, I suppose the other new thing is a load of new weapons and things, new special weapons, although not all of them have artwork yet. That's another thing I'll have to do. Yeah, a bunch of new armors and equipment and things for the highest rank areas. Can't remember if those were in last time, but I don't believe they were. Bunch of new interesting equips and things. But yeah, I believe that's everything. And this one's a little shorter than usual because, well, it's easier to summarize at the moment. And yeah, you guys might enjoy it. So keep an eye out for it. I'll keep you guys posted when there's more info and when I know roughly when it's going to be coming out. But yeah, if you've all enjoyed, so I'm planning for today to also put up an episode of From the Depths. So there'll be 2 uploads today. And then, yeah, I think that's everything. See you guys later.